believe has a huge potential going forward, and especially when you look at investing through this lens of SDG, it looks quite interesting. And I think in our Fund 1 and Fund 2, which Sanjay also talked about, we were not necessarily looking at investing through the SDG lens. But what we realized that even if you try to do mapping of investments retrospectively into the SDG framework, it actually shows a very interesting kind of mapping over there. SDG is basically, what it means is Sustainable Development Goals. Now, typically, this is something which the United Nations has defined broader set of goals through, they defined 17 different goals, and within those 17 goals, they've defined 169 targets, and they basically created a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all, to end poverty, and to make sure that nobody stays hungry, and everybody is healthy. So they're very, some of these goals look very audacious, but at the same time, they're measurable goals. These goals have been created with respect to a certain timeline, and the timeline has been defined up till 2030. And up till 2030, there are very measurable outcomes which have been defined across these dimensions of these 17 goals. And the idea here is, if you have this framework as your template to look at the investment opportunities that one goes after, one can specifically look at the problems being solved by these companies within this framework across these 17 goals.